Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back for the last time to Fable 2. I almost said Fable 3 then, I don't know why. Wishful thinking for the future perhaps. I think I will play Fable 3. It probably won't happen until next year, because there's a lot of games I want to play, just sort of for the rest of this year. But I'm thinking, I'm going to punt Fable 3 up the list a little bit and put it on there, because I've had a lot more fun with this than I was expecting to. I kind of forgot how fun Fable 2 can be. You know, it's not a great game, and boy howdy does it have some pretty big flaws, but it is still fun. It's still an experience, an adventure, and all that stuff, and despite its problems, there's a lot to enjoy here. It's not a perfect game, though, I will freely admit. Not perfect. I like Fable 3 better, a little bit, at least in some ways. It depends on which element of the game you're looking at, really, whether Fable 2 or Fable 3 is better, because they are very similar games. It's like comparing Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas or something like that. Anyway. Yeah, we're pretty much at the end. This probably will not take me 3 hours. I will probably be done in an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how certain things go. So, if it's a shorter stream today, it's a shorter stream today. You know, so be it. It is what it is. I don't specifically remember what the hell it is we got left. I know we've got to do the archaeologist. We've got to do the last demon door. We've got to do the last gargoyle. And we've got to do... There's a few other things I wanted to do as well. We've got to finish leveling up my magic, because I may as well max out my magic and all that stuff. What else? There was something else I got to do as well. Hang on, let me check my quest list. The vision. Oh yeah, and then we got the last vision. That I knew there was one other thing I had to do. Yeah, I mean there is other stuff as well, but I mean all of these are just like miscellaneous stuff. They don't specifically do anything. They're just like repeatable quests. Like this one just gives you more fame. I don't need any of that right now. Donating to the light. I've already got the secret weapon. Gargoyles. I'm working on the last one. Shooting range is just a mini game, as is the crucible thing. You can do these. Like there's nothing wrong with not doing these, but I'm not really in the mood to do them here on stream. Maybe I'll do them in my own time, but I probably won't bother doing them at all. So I'm pretty sure we're on the last archaeologist quest. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, she's gone, isn't she? Yeah, because the archaeologist is usually standing here, and then she sent you off on one last trek. And it's like, oh no, where's she gone? See, I had it vaguely in the back of my mind that she betrayed you, but I couldn't remember if she did directly or if it was more of an indirect thing. Oh no, she's here. Maybe I'm misremembering this.
Yes, at last. I was right. I've done it.
With this final piece of the secret code, I can finally open the door.
Aha.
Who knows what ancient perils lie inside? I'm sure it would represent little challenge for someone like you, though. Do this last small task for me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, yes. I literally don't actually remember what's in here. Works for me. That's the easier way to do it, trust me. Archon's Dream. one of the 3 divinity gems, the most precious jewels in all the Old Kingdom. It is said that this one was presented to the Archon in a dream as a gift from the gods. After the destruction of the kingdom, the gems were scattered throughout the world, and though they have often been dismissed as nothing more than legends, thousands have devoted their lives to find them. I had in my mind this was a longer dungeon. Oh, well, whatever. Hang on, let me just double check something. Oh, scene paused? Oh, she's around, is she? Hang on, I just need to double check, because I'm pretty sure there's a decision coming up and I can't remember. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I thought so. You can either give it to her or you can kill her. Fair enough.
You have it. The Archon's dream. It was thought lost forever.
Maybe she could try.
I have
Maybe I'm
dedicated
thinking
my
something
whole
else.
life to its study. May I please have it now? In exchange for a very generous sum of gold, of course. I would never have found it without you.
Yeah, okay, I guess you can have that.
I can't allow you to leave with it. You'd have to kill me first.
Yeah. It's fine, I've already done it.
Oh, I've dreamt of this moment since childhood. The mythic Archon's dream. Thank you for all your help. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm going to write a lengthy academic paper about the whole experience.
Yay! That was it. All that running around and you get a gem and then you don't even get to keep it. You do get 50,000 gold out of it, which is a pretty tidy sum. And some good points if you... I don't know how much it's actually worth. Actually, does it say how much it's worth in the thing? Let me just... It doesn't actually say how much it's worth. Ah, she pays you half price for it. Fair enough. But then anyway, yeah, there you go. That's the whole thing. That was the end of the archaeologist thing. Okay. So, let's go and open that last demon door. Oh, take spot. Come on then. Oh, there apparently. Not been down this way before. Never. No point really, unless you can open the demon door. Yeah. Yeah. No, just the two. Hello.
And just where do you think you're going? Oh, I know all about you. Think demon doors are your little toys to open as you please. Well, not me. I am the greatest, grandest, and oldest of all doors, and I open to no one. So run along and find another sentient piece of rock to bother. So, of all the demon doors in Albion, only I remain closed. Didn't I tell you I was special? Didn't I tell you I was unique? I am impassable. I am unrivaled. I am... alone. Yes, quite alone. I bet they're all having a great time without me. Well, not for long.
And there you go. It really is as easy as that. He just opens up when you've got everything else. Forest Sanctuary. Pretty lovely, calming sort of place. Arcus's poem. I've been around the world, I've seen a million things. I've fought in countless wars and dined with many kings. I've seen the northern lights, I've counted all the stars, been in and out of Saturn's rings, and started life on Mars. I'm fluent in every language, I've tasted each cuisine. I've stayed in every palace, I've lived what people dream. I was there when it began, and I know where it will end. My only enemy is man, yet you are still my dearest friend. I invented evolution, I gave you your first breath. I was there at your conception, and I'll be there at the time of death. Marcus Pete Robert Welfare. I don't know if that's got any deeper meaning to it or not. I don't know if that's like a person or something. I know, it's a very lovely sort of area. Very, very calm, very peaceful. I don't think you get a chest for it. You literally just get the poem book. Yep, that's it. That's what you get. I never said it was worth the time. Actually, maybe there is something down here. Ah, there is a chest. Well, I guess I stand corrected. I'm gonna just quickly... Oh, and another 50,000 gold. That's pretty good. Let me just see if that book has any greater or lesser meaning. I've never bothered looking into it before, you know. Marcus's poem. The name of the poem is a reference to Marcus Welfare, who was a developer who worked on Fable: The Lost Chapters, the movies, and Black and White 2. He died at 19 years of age. Oh, what the heck. During the credits, developer team wrote an in-memory section for Marcus Welfare, further increased the possibility of the poem being named about him. The poem was written by Marcus himself. Oh, that's... God, died at 19 years old. That's not exactly pleasant. I didn't know the history behind that poem before. I never bothered looking it up. Kind of figured that would be something to look at. Huh. Oh well. Rest in peace, I hope. Your legacy will live on in Fable 2 forever. So, that's all the demon doors. So we've done all the demon doors, we got all the keys. Plus one, actually, thanks to a glitch or a programming oversight or something. So, yeah. All we got left is the castle. This may actually be even shorter than I expect. Go away.
You are a giant among us.
But before we do that, there's a couple of other things I want. Donk.
Yes! I have not heard anything of me.
Apparently everybody's in love with me, so yay, I guess. I am going to... Well, I need to sleep for a start because it's the middle of the bloody night. But I'll see if I can grab the town crier and get a good title from him. Because I don't bother with titles until the end of the game, when most of them are unlocked. Because once you've done everything in the game, pretty much everything is just unlocked for you in terms of titles. So I usually go for Chosen One. Because I'm just that ding-dong damn important. Where are you, Mr.
The time is very late.
Well, I found him, but he, oh, there he goes. I was going to say, he hasn't quite loaded in yet.
Oh, I'm glad to have you back.
Alright, so you can get Lionheart. You know, if you want that. That'll for free when you become Crucible Champion. I think all the... Oh no, the price of some of these do have one. But yeah, once you become Crucible Champion, obviously you get that during the main game. That becomes free once you have enough people love you. That is free if you kicked a certain number of chickens. Title is free once you've taught your dog enough tricks. Title is if you purchase the
If you'd like my
Temple of
opinion,
Light.
there's no
You start
better
with this
choice
one.
than that.
Either you're nostalgic for your youth or you are a bird. Could go either way. One with your sword. See, some of them you don't get for free. They're just... You just have to pay for them. They're not exactly expensive, though. That's free once you make enough people hate you. Just not bad. I always thought that was supposed to have a... Oh, never mind. Title is free once you have enough villagers are afraid of you. Title is free once you're fat enough. Title is free once you made enough people laugh. Title is free when you murdered a high number of innocent villagers. Free if you completed enough assassination quests, enough bounty hunter or community service quests. Once you've committed enough crimes. Title is free when you own the Temple of
I
Shadows.
can wholly recommend that.
Can I buy the Temple of Shadows? I don't even know. Maybe I should go check that. Anyway, I want to be the chosen one.
It may be expensive, but it's worth every ounce.
It wasn't
of gold.
expensive, dude. It was literally free.
Whoa!
Can you buy the Temple of Shadows now? You might be able to, actually. Hang on, let me check that. I thought you could only buy that if you side with them. You can only buy it if you side with them, but I want to check real quick anyway. Totally not stalling for time. At least I can walk right there. I'd be surprised if you can, actually. It's probably that thing of you can buy either the Temple of Shadows or the Temple of Light. I'd be surprised if you can buy both. Are we actually in the place? Apparently we are. Apparently there's also some ballerines kicking around. Guess of course there are. So something's gonna move in when you do something like this. Don't see a thing around. So yeah, it's entirely possible you can't buy it because they're dead. That would make a certain kind of sense. They're all dead anyway, so it's not like owning it would get you much. It's not like the Temple of Light, which is still alive and kicking. Okay, so the vision comes last. I guess the only thing left to do is Castle Fairfax. Oh, no, actually. Oh, damn it. No, there's one more thing I want to do first. And I forgot. Need to go to a shop. Come on, load. apparently he's not in. Where is he? You?
Hey, sugar.
Go away. God, these people are so irritating.
Wanna buy from a great adventurer?
I'm Bowerstone's most trustworthy salesman. Ask anybody.
You are wonderfulness personified.
Looks like that's him, alright. Just
I'm
have to wait for him to
happy
physically walk into his shop. Oh,
I
I suppose a
reckon-
health potion wouldn't be too bad.
There you go. Come back anytime. That's a fine item. That's a fine item.
Mostly just to finish leveling up. Okay. Because that's just what you gotta do. That's skill. Don't know why I've even got that. Oh, I've also got strength potions as well. That is one thing I kind of wish you could do, is you end up with so many spare points in things you don't need to level up. I kind of wish you could just transfer them. Like, you know, once you're max level in strength, then any points that would go into strength go into general. I think that would be a better system. And I think that's why, although I do like this experience system, it does suffer from that problem that this kind of experience system has, in that if you use melee a lot, you level up in melee, so you're more likely to use melee a lot. And it's that kind of, you get stuck in a gameplay loop that you can't break out of, because to break out of it, you know, you get to a later point in the game where the enemies are stronger, where you can't switch over to your weaker stuff because they're too weak. And so you're sort of stuck using the one thing you wanted. It's not as big of a problem in this game, because this game's pretty easy, all things considered. But it is that sort of issue that you do get with this kind of thing. And you sort of have to be careful with that sort of design. It could be very easy, as I said, to get caught in a feedback loop. Watch all those orbs fly towards each other and merge into one giant orb. Just like that. So I should only have 2 left. Or is it just the 1? No, it's Chaos and Raise Dead. If I got that, how much do I need? I got 26,000. I need 259. You know what? I can't even be arsed with that. It's not worth my time. Do you have any idea how many shops I'd have to go to in order to find all the potions needed for that? I'd have to buy like 10. No, actually, it'd be... What was it? 625? No. 62,500. Whatever the points were. I'd have to buy a lot. I can't be arsed. Let's just do the Castle Fairfax thing and get it over with already. Yep. 1 million gold. I remember the first time I played this game and I saw the price for that. I was like, what? I'm never gonna get that much gold. Like at the time I had only like a few tenths of thousands or something like that. Because like if you don't know what you're doing in this game, gold is kind of hard to come by. If you do know what you know how easy it is to get gold in this game, it's trivial. It just takes a few run-throughs of weapon buying between Bowerstone Market and Castle Fairfax, or Fairfax Gardens as the area is called, and you're fine. You own 2.5 million gold pieces worth of property. King and Queen titles are now available. Oh, really? And Castle Fairfax has right to be called mayor. Yay. I'm in.
Greetings, madam, and welcome to Castle Fairfax. I trust it will prove satisfactory to your requirements. The dining chamber and your new study are located to the left of the main hall. To the right, you will find the tower and the royal suite. If I may be so bold, I highly recommend a brief repose in the regal bed. It is said to do wonders for one's well-being.
Castle is all mine. I will say, it has quite the makeover between this game and the next. Ignore that, that's just a glitch. My castle. Doesn't it look all lovely and wonderful? You didn't get to see this back when you were a child, of course. Ah. The 50 key chest. And you get another 50,000 gold. Small change compared to what you... Why do chairs need to be so big? Like, what's with the big back? Like, is that going to help your posture at all? But, yeah, so cutting a long story short, you don't get to see this as a child, but you do get to see it as an adult. Although, as I said, it goes over a very strange makeover between now and, you know, when you play around in the place in the third game. I don't know if they tear it down and start again from scratch or what, but, you know, it is just... I guess that's just the way it is. Ah, the dining room. Lovely place. Let me check these bookshelves. I don't know if I ever bothered trying. You will also notice, of course, that that butler... There he is. You will notice that the butler is not voiced by John Cleese. Because that was in the third game only. Although there is reason for that, as you will see soon enough. Is he in here or is he somewhere else? I don't remember exactly where he is. I know he's in the castle somewhere. I just don't remember where.
Try keeping your eyes open, you daft git.
Aggressively Scottish. Right. You in here somewhere?
Hey, come and have a go at me, if you think you're tough enough.
Yep, yeah, there he is. Goodbye. And there you have it. All 50 gargoyles. Gone. Now, do I get that now or do I get that later? I might get that now, actually. I know it's sort of wandering off to do other things, but you do get a pretty good tool out of it. Alright, let's go do that now. Let's head to the Gargoyles Cave. Mm-hmm. So, time for the last one. Ghoul Ornament. Each weapon hit drains health from your opponent and transfers it to you. Useful, I guess. And there it is. The big final secret. The one you can only get after 50 gargoyles. So you can cross the invisible bridge and you can see what you've earned. The one thing you never want to hear from an apple. Silence. I like that they added the sound effects. Like the raspberry blowing and the gargoyles laughing and all that stuff. It's like, it's such a nice touch because it's like you go through all that and you get that as your reward. Or do you? Hi, boys. I found you. This is the real gargoyle's treasure. The rammer. The augments in this weapon inflict fire damage on your enemies and allow you to drain the life of the target you hit. This extraordinarily powerful crossbow belonged to the heroic farmer Saber, who protected his land from bandits and invaders using the weapon he had constructed himself. It was said that a shot from the rammer was like a stampede of wild animals crushing its target. So as you can see, these ones are not destroyable, but there's a lot of them. It's quite a nice fast one. I rather like it. Ooh, fell off. That's not good. So yeah, that's your real treasure for getting all 50. A nice new crossbow. And we're free. You know, now that I remember, I couldn't remember if you actually get the title King/Queen in this.
Help a fellow out.
Because those are the best titles. Obviously, Chosen One is pretty good. Because, hey, I'm the Chosen One.
My dad always wanted me to become a doctor. But breaking bones is just so much more fun.
But I might switch across to Queen. Where is he?
Always a pleasure to serve you.
I could be King, which
I have one
would be kind
myself,
of weird.
and I love it.
I don't know why you can do that, but apparently you can.
You've bought a fine item.
They kind of dropped the title thing in Fable 3, if memory serves. Careful now. Which is probably for the best, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot. He actually announces your new title, doesn't he? Because he's a crier. That's what he does. He cries, as in he talks loudly. That's what it used to mean. Sort of. Well, I suppose it still does. To cry out is the same thing. Yeah, I suppose that is kind of true. Anyway, back to what we were doing before. I own you now. I own everything. It's all mine.
Have there been any world events of note?
Yes, I'm your new monarch. Because apparently you can buy your way into the monarchy these days. Who knew? Don't know why it does that. It's believed to be a bug. Hang on, let me just check. Yeah, I thought so. We can go through here. Big Arse Tower. Of course, this place looks familiar. Hasn't changed much in the 20 years since we were last here. And look, the balcony where we can look down at all the plebs that we now own. I see someone fix the window. Probably for the best. Pretty sure somewhere around here. Can you get like Lucy's notes or something? I'm misremembering that. Might be misremembering that actually. Or maybe you buy Lucian's diary. That's early on in the game. I guess I'm misremembering that. Maybe I'm just getting confused with Reaver because you can get his like notes in his house if you want to go exploring that. Anyway, as you probably surmised, the butler was.
Woo!
Stay the fuck out of my house!
Hey!
Follow me, you git. This is my house. Get out. Remember inviting you riffraff in. But the butler very promptly hints at the fact, hey, spend a night in the bed. It'll do you good. It'll do you something, right? Nothing? Okay. Sleep in the regal bed. Free shit. Because it's already mine. Alright, so you sleep in the bed, it doesn't matter how long for, I'm pretty sure. After sleeping here, you are healthier than normal. After sleeping here, your health meter will automatically replenish. After sleeping here, people now find you more attractive.
Those who have slept in the regal bed have commended its remarkable powers of recuperation. I'm sorry to inconvenience you, madam, but the castle appears to be under attack. It would seem that the intruders entered the property via a secret passage in the library.
That's a problem.
Most distressing.
But you're still gonna Not even hiding!
Quit your cowering. Yep, so we've barely been in the place 5 minutes and there's already people trying to bang the door down to get rid of us. God, can't go 5 minutes with being a monarch without some sort of revolution trying to cut your bloody head off.
Stop your fire! Son of a whore! What did he ever do to you? One thing I get is well you. That was my best pal. You're the best we were together.
Yeah, do it. Told you there'd be a little bit of action today. Alright, into the... Yes, here we go.
What do you do? Run 15 miles in with Hold your fire!
There's a major slowdown there. Whoa, okay, he sent me flying, didn't he?
Now, play nice.
Wow, forgot how tough this guy is. Come on, let me pass. Whoa, hey, yeah. Now that's getting a little unfair now. Stop doing that! Alright, now I'm getting mad.
That's called a parry.
Okay, let's heal up my doggo. Thank you, give me the option. Heal, boy, heal. Alright, where did Mr. Butler go? Apparently he's up here somewhere.
Well done, madam. Most impressive. If I may be so bold, I would venture to suggest that this was their point of entry. Perhaps it would be wise to investigate this matter further. As for me, I regretfully announce the end of my brief tenure at your service. My predecessor neglected to inform me of the highly hazardous nature of the post, and I am of a somewhat nervous disposition, as you have no doubt noticed. Good day, madam.
Yep, so that's it. He's off. And that's why we have John Cleese as the butler in the next game. At least I would assume so. Which is probably better.
I'm gonna rip out your pants.
Works well enough, I guess. I remember nothing about this. I've only ever done it like once. Because, well... Feels like nice. Probably not. Then again. I think we'll just get rid of them like this. It seems like the smart thing to do. Hey, easy kill. Is that everyone? Oh, goody goody. One of these levers does something. Mate. Oh, it's a chest in there. Very good. Take spot. What you got? Come on, I'll follow you. Where are you going? Sort your path finding out, will you? You going in here? Looks like. Right here, huh? That really didn't need 30 seconds to tell me where it was and what it probably is. Oh goody, a strength potion. One thing I really don't need. What you find now? Another big spot? Okay. Here we go. Yay for digging. Another strength potion. Another thing I really don't need. Thank you. Guess there was nothing in that one at all. I will say, the reward you get at the end of this is odd. You'll see what I mean when we get there, but it's a very odd thing. Not necessarily for what it is, but like how it's set up, I guess. I'll explain to you why I think it's weird if you actually get there. It's not worth a point considering how few points you get for it. Works for me. But yeah, the reward you get at the end of this little dungeon, which is kind of really the last main quest in the whole game. As I said, it's not a bad reward, but it's odd the way it's all like done and set up and everything. As I say, it'll make more sense once we actually get to it. But yeah, I always just found the whole thing kind of weird. Yay for money. Another big spot around the corner, presumably. Makes sense to me. Diggy diggy. Fair enough. I think to get to that chest, I need to jump down from above. So few points. I guess I'll take that. I don't need one, really. Yay! The door opened. I know it's almost 4 o'clock, but I think we're just going to run straight through. I'm not going to bother with breaks or anything like that today. Not really much point. Damn it. Oh, why are you attacking over there? Oh, that's what you're attacking over there. Oh, balls. Can I open open these? Apparently not. Feels like you should be able to open that, but again, apparently not.
Congratulations on acquiring this fine potion of highly surprising transformation. The latest in gender-bending technology. You now have the power to change your sex. Warning, gender change is permanent. Potion will evaporate. Unsettling new odors and unusual hair growth. This magically recorded message has been brought to you by Lionhead Alchemy Incorporated.
Drinking the potion will alter your gender forever, but if you leave without drinking it, the potion will evaporate. As soon as you exit the tomb, you must choose now. Yeah, this is the weird thing. It is such a strange thing. Now, in and of itself, the idea of a potion that can change your gender makes, I guess, a certain amount of sense in a magical world. And, you know, I couldn't care less about the sort of gender of your main character anyway. I don't think it really matters in the long run. But, here's the thing. It's the fact that it gives you this opportunity right at the end of the game when there is literally nothing else to do. Like, this is the last story mission of the entire game. There is nothing else to do after this. And it's only now they give you that option. And it's literally a one-time thing. It's use it now or don't use it at all. And that's such a weird choice. It's like, well, why? I do like the shape of it. That's kind of funny. Yeah, created by the legendary alchemist Leo Head. This potion will alter the very gender of the man or woman who drinks it. I'm not going to switch, because whatever, right? But, yeah, and remember that place earlier I said, oh yeah, this is really important for later on. Told you it would be. Powerstone Cemetery. See? I told you. And that's where it leads out. But if you go, the potion just goes and you can't use it. It's such a weirdly phrased option. Like if the gender switching potion was something that was just available, and so you could switch the gender of your character at any point, like even if that became like necessary, like what was the? That's right. It's in Saints Row 3. In Saints Row 3, there is specifically a quest where you have to get like plastic surgery to look like someone else in order to infiltrate this airship or something like that. I forget the specifics. And even if your character you're playing as is a woman, you still have to have like gender change surgery to be a guy. And you could just do that. In Saints Row, you can just change your gender in the character customizations like that whenever you want. Now, that's fine. And if it was more of an option, I don't think anybody would bat an eyelid. But it's such a weirdly done choice. You know? It's bizarre. I don't have a problem with it. It's just a weird setup. Yeah. He's happy. Alright. And that, as they say, is that. And that's it. That is the end of the last main storyline in the whole of Fable 2. That's how it ends. It ends with you making a choice to change your gender or not. That's what everything was building up towards. Yeah, it's... Fable 2 is a fucking weird game when you think about it, isn't it?
A pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, there it is. There you have it. That's Fable 2 in a nutshell. It's a weird game. Okay, then. So, I could go there manually, but I'll warp, because why the hell not? There is literally only one quest left. The Vision. Slave Rescue, Crucible Champion, Westcliff Sleepers Range, Donating to Light and Sculpture are all just basic miscellaneous quests. Not really worth my time to complete. So, The Vision. I'm ending the game with this because it actually sets up quite nicely for the third game. As you will see, clearly the third game was in development. I don't know how far into development, just it was definitely in development. So, you know, they were able to put a little hint in the last part of the DLC. I don't know which order the DLC came out, actually, whether it was... I mean, I would assume it was the...
Everybody needs to eat.
What is the name of that? Hang on. Knothole, thank you. I would assume that the Knothole Island quests came first, and then the Cursed Item quests came second, just based on the way this one wraps up. But I could be wrong.
Ah, there you are. My source has finally come through. I have in my hands the item that offers visions of the future, and it's, well, not quite what I was expecting. I was hoping for a nice crystal ball, or some pretty cards. Even a bucket of entrails would have been better than this. Here, you can have it. I'll never be able to sell it to anyone else, and to tell you the truth, it gives me the willies, and not the good kind.
Statue of the Spire. It's a remarkable replica model of the spire. When you hold it, you feel the same unnatural hum that emanates from the real spire's walls.
Best of luck with that, and don't let anyone know I let you have it for free. You can just imagine what that would do to my reputation.
Yes. Yes, I can. Anything worth buying,
The
actually?
secret of eternal... You will browse, you will be amazed, and you will spend.
Nothing serious. Okay, so we'll use it. We'll have our little vision. And, yeah, that'll be it, really. Gotta find it now. Spire statue. 51 silver keys. Because of course. Back to the tattered spire.
Here you are again. You knew you'd return here one day, did you not? I know what your question is. Yes, the spire had a gift for me too. The future has always whispered to me, and I have followed its sound blindly. But now I can see all possible futures. There are many threads, too many to count. Yet there are moments when they all converge. Events that cannot be avoided. Futures which must be fulfilled. It is time I showed you one such future. Take my hand, one last time. It is many years from now. A queen feels age weighing her down, and the responsibility of an entire kingdom. These are her men. Loyal soldiers who would die for her. Many already have, on battlefields at home and in faraway lands. They would follow her wherever she leads. These are her people, subjects who worship her, who trust her to guide them, protect them, and govern them. And this is her throne, Albion's seat of power, where she has made countless decisions, delivered justice, and led a nation. Yet none of this is of the least importance. This is the real future. Her child, not yet born, but destined for greatness. A child on whom the fate of Albion will depend one day, as will the fate of Aurora. These things you will understand in time. For now, you must live your life and prepare for what is to come. Take care, little sparrow, and remember, I am always here, always watching.
I hope not always watching. Sometimes you need some alone time. But yeah, I like that. I like that only makes sense if you've played Fable 3. Because, of course, in Fable 3, Aurora is something that shows up. And I do like that the name Aurora, it could have implied either a person or a place. Because Aurora could be both. Turns out, of course, it is a place. I'll say that. It's not a person, it's a place. And look, you get the royal crown. Yay. It radiates power and presence. You can almost feel the weight of history in its dense, beautiful metal. And you get some royal clothing as well, because why the hell not? Yeah. Which I'll wear, because nothing if not a narcissist. Come on then. Let me do this. And we're back. Okay, so go to clothing. Can we just put on royal suit? There it is. See? Looks good on you. Actually, no, it doesn't. Not even slightly. But I'll be honest with you, all the clothes in this game look kind of weird because with all the like weird physical changes that happen to you as you like get more powerful, it none of it really works. Actually, out of curiosity, what where is the there, royal crown? What does it do? Is it just attractiveness? Ah, attractiveness and poshness. Of course. Still wearing the monk's gloves. I think we can take those off. Look at my very blue hands. There we go. So it's all just attractiveness and poshness, is it? Yeah, it's all attractiveness and it's all poshness. But hey, if I'm gonna look like the part, I may as well put the weapon away. For this sake, you're in the middle of a town. And that, as they say, is that. I said it wouldn't take too long, somewhere between an hour and a half, and I've been going for about an hour and a quarter. So I was more or less correct, right, and yeah, that's there you have it. That's Fable 2. And I sort of left that little DLC thing for the end because I'm like, well, kind of makes sense, you know. You end with the hint, the nod to Fable 3. Sort of thematically made the most sense to me. But yeah, as I said, I like the little name drop of Aurora. And, you know, I like how it sort of tells your story, because by the time Fable 3 starts up, your story's done. You know. So, yeah, there you have it. That's Fable 2. not really much else to say. Certainly nothing else to do. As I said, a few miscellaneous things here or there, but nothing of any significance. Like, really nothing of any real significance whatsoever. A few miscellaneous things that you could do if you were playing this yourself and you were so inclined. I, on the other hand, am not. So, we shall end at the place that will probably be a good place to end. And that's right in the throat. Never did fix that bug. You can't actually sit in the seat. Like, you can't sit on the throne, which is a bit annoying. It's a bit weird, but yeah, and there you have it. That is Fable 2. I said it was going to be a shorter one today, but that's fine. I don't mind. It gives me a chance to have a bit of a rest this afternoon, because I like resting. Resting is good. Would you believe? Return to Murgo? What do you mean I can return to Murgo? I gotta return to Murgo? Hang on a tick. Wait one hot second here. Why do I have to return to him? Are you kidding me? I thought... Okay, fine, we'll return to Murgo. Then I have to return to that ass. I'm like, I'm literally the ruling monarch. You know? Don't know why I have to return to some street hustler. Come on. Oh, really? You couldn't even drop me off down there. I guess I've got to tell him what happened or something like that. I don't remember, truth be told.
I trust you're doing well.
I am indeed. Okay, fine.
Back from your visit to the future. I trust it was a favourable one, yes? You don't want to go to all that trouble to find out you're croaking it tomorrow. I've been doing rather splendidly for myself, all thanks to you. There's no better advertising than people see you obtaining all these rare and miraculous objects. My source, well, I guess you know who she is now, left one last thing for you. Something only a hero could hope to enjoy. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but have your weapon ready when you use it. Best of luck, old friend. And remember to keep shopping at Murgo's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I forgot about this. It's
Special offer on magic apples.
It's not something I'm interested in. It's basically another Crucible challenge kind of thing. You can go in and fight a bunch of battles. I'd forgotten about that. I'd completely forgotten it was even there. It's not really that enjoyable, truth be told. It's just fighting. And you probably noticed... Sorry, I almost swore the wrong way there. You probably noticed that the fighting in this game, not the best thing ever. Batch your way through the Colosseum and try to get the highest score you can. Yeah, it's just another Crucible champion thingamajiggy. It's really no point. I'd completely forgotten about it. I had it in my head that there was just a Crucible. I'd forgotten about the Colosseum. That was me. That was my fault. I'd forgotten about that. But it's not worth the time. It really isn't. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to go back to where I was before. Just so we can end this properly once and for all. And, yeah. That's it. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.